Hi guys, welcome to the Music B&B, where you provide the beats and I provide the breakdown. I'm Callum and today we're reacting to Spirit with the album Revenant. So let's dive into it. If you like it, you know what to do. Add it to your streaming service down below. Let's go. So it's electronic music apparently. I'm liking the album cover, very cool. At first glance it kind of looked like some sort of alien spider artwork. First sense, it's not. Interesting. I said the project's called Spirit, it could be SPXRXT. This is a collaboration with Teeth. Nice. Enjoying this. Bass with the nice crisp highs of the drum and bass type beat. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments. Ooh, that little kind of cassette sounding crunchy, whatever it is, really nice. Silence in the background. Beautifully produced. Element as well going on at the background, whatever that is. I think it just grounds you. You know, as listening to this, you've got purely instrumental music. Sometimes you can get lose interest. So having a little human vocal just like grounds the listener. Yeah, it's a good time. Starting strong. This is Ascension. That first track was called Seraphim. I think Seraphim there. This is me. Work that I set my friends on fire with me. Dark kind of rave type. felt very safe, and I don't mean safe in the sense of like playing it safe. I mean like the music feels kind of warm, positive, kind of blanket maybe. Just got a really nice feeling to it. You know, it makes me feel happy, feeling warm. Hear this and think it doesn't sound like hard, driving bass drum, that little bit of like overdrive to it. It's still hitting really well. Yeah, doing well, doing well. Considering the runtime as well, I'm not bored of the song. There's enough going on in the mix that's changing for me. It's good stuff. Let me know what you think, guys. Breakbeat kind of stuff here. I like it. You don't need to know what it's saying. It's got a good timbre to it, good aesthetic. This track feels very sort of interlude-like. Like this is a transition to another song. decent. I'm not warranting perhaps the 3.5 minutes in my opinion. Like, what's been said has been said with this one, you know. It is changing now. Perhaps it took a bit too long to change. Yeah. Could have been maybe a minute short of that one. This is money. M.O.N.E.Y. What does it stand for? What is it standing for? Many orangutans need education yesterday. Like the intro to this. Similar with the kind of robotic sounds. Perhaps that is VMR robotics style. That's the last two tracks have been a collaboration, haven't they, between Spirit and VMR Robotic, and maybe that's the element that VMR Robotic uses. Just a guess. Just feel very otherworldly at the same time. I said it sounded calm and warm, and it does. And it also feels otherworldly. It's kind of a bit of both. Otherworldly doesn't mean scary. You know, it can feel like, I don't know, floating through space, being weightless. And that's the kind of vibe I'm getting. Good. I get why this is called money, because it's the M-O-N-E-Y kind of thing going in the background there. Very much enjoyed that. That was cool. All that? This? All that? This? Now that was an interlude, wasn't it? Like, that was exactly what it needed to be. Did the job. Now we're on negligent discharge. I'm gonna try and sit in the middle of the actual screen. Very clean sounding, it's nice. It's just so nice, it just feels like smooth. Everything's so smoothly done, so nicely balanced and equalized, and it's just gorgeous. Jealous of the production standards here, something I can never seem to attain. I like that cup. Help things stay interesting, I think. Cool, cool, cool. I think that one, Negligent Discharge, is the most popular. At least on Apple Music it says it's the most popular one. I can see why. I think that one encompasses like everything that all the other tracks are kind of going for in its best kind of version, best form of itself. This is Protocol 1192, Boarding. Or Protocol 100,092. Or Protocol 1192. Or Protocol 1192. I'll shut up. Hi-hat is working overtime, isn't it? It all sounds so acoustic and percussive. It's really nice actually to have those acoustic sounds within this electronic music. Yeah, I like that. I wouldn't say there's anything particularly new or unique about it now that we're this far into the project. You know, we kind of got the idea within the first 6 songs.
It took a long time. I guess you're feeling a little rusty.
His re-entry failed.
Don't worry. It's been a while, but it's all coming back to me.
I think maybe Protocol 1192 Boarding missing maybe the human element in electronic music. There still needs to be that at times. I think it just keeps people involved, you know, just the listener, because we as humans we react to human noises particularly sensitive to it, obviously. And perhaps as well I'm feeling that maybe tempo-wise, beat-wise, it stayed pretty much the same. So there's been nothing slower, nothing faster. It's all kind of been, which is typical of, you know, that style, which is fine. But I think sometimes you need to try something else. And I think the ones that work the best were the ones that varied within their beats. For example, there was one track, wasn't it, that went kind of like more 4 to the 4, like a boom, 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 but at one point went into like a hard dance rave thing, but then came back to this style. I think that's quite nice when we kind of soar between different styles, but then ground ourselves within our main kind of passion. Because by now I've heard with synth, you know, I've heard that quite a lot now. And yes, there's lots of elements going on in the production, which is nice. Lots of ear candy going on. You can hear this like camera shutter sound at the moment. I like a little wooden clock kind of sound. Clock. What am I doing with my life? But yeah, there's definitely there are great things going on here. But I think at this point, when you've heard 5 or 6 of these songs, you're like, okay, I want a bit of variation between stuff, or I just want something new and interesting. Because these songs are great. Like Re-Entry Failed, if that was the first song I'd heard, I'd be like, oh, it's amazing. You know, if you put Seraphim 8th in this album thing, I might be going a bit, oh, Seraphim, I'm feeling the fatigue of that, you know. So they're not all bad songs, but I think in the context of a longer extended listen, there needs to be a bit more variety. Like, drop any one of these into a Spotify playlist, it's going to do well. Definitely. Well, there was a hard cut there. That was unexpected. Quite a bit of silence at the end of the track. I don't know if it's deliberate or not, but
you'd asked me that question a few years ago, I would have said no, but today I would say definitely yes.
How do you feel about your job?
How do I feel about my job? Well, if it paid a little more, I think I'd like it better.
How do you feel about being a member of the information?
Well, until I walk, how do I feel about being a member of the Information Society? That's a difficult question because I didn't know we were in the Information Society. By Information Society, I presume you mean computers and so forth. I think it's terrific.
Who was that? I want to know. Who was that person who answered each question by asking himself the question? So just having the vocals has kept me engaged.
We wouldn't be nearly what we are today. It gives us the opportunity to grow both as human beings and scientifically, to make advancements we wouldn't have made otherwise.
Without the vocals, I don't think this track essentially would be that interesting, because it kind of is doing things that were happening in the previous songs. The vocal element keeps it going. Yeah. I don't know what I would have added something to this as a hook to keep it going, because it's really just long reverberated chords with a beat. Yeah. And a few little elements going on. But imagine like some synth sound going on as a hook. I don't know. You get the idea. Something that someone can remember.
Power in society, the rich.
Why? They have so much influence over the laws, regulations that they impose upon us.
Do you have a lot of paperwork?
Do I have a lot of paperwork? Yes.
Okay, let's get down to reviewing this album. So I like to rate the albums on the following criteria, giving a score out of 10 for each of the criteria and then an overall score. So that's the flow, the lyrics, the artwork, the production and the singing. So let's start of all first with the flow. I think I'm going to give the flow of the project a 7 because although there was nothing wrong with the project, as I'd stated, it starts to get a bit samey towards the back end of the project, with the only things that are keeping it interesting being maybe some vocal elements and things like that. I think by the time we've got to the 5th or 6th track, we get the picture. We get the picture. So it kind of stagnates a bit towards the end. I know I use that word a lot on my album reviews, but stagnating is just kind of staying where it's comfortable, and I think it needed to push itself into realms that were new, whilst also kind of staying within the confines of the box it was exploring. So yeah, 7 for that. Lyrics, I'm gonna kind of discount because this was like an electronic thing, but some of the vocals that were provided definitely helped add a bit more flavor to the mix. Artwork, I'm gonna give a 10 out of 10. I thought the artwork matched the vibe beautifully. This kind of calm, serene blue, having this image alongside the music kind of helped me picture this kind of warmth but also otherworldly kind of experience. It even looks slightly alien, even though I don't think it is, but yeah, it looks quite interesting to me. So 10 out of 10 for the artwork. Same with the production is perfect. It's a 10 out of 10 for production. Nothing felt out of place. Everything was so beautifully mixed and equalized. It was great. And then singing, there wasn't really any, so we'll discount that. So overall, if I could give this project a rating, I'd probably give it maybe about an 8 out of 10. To improve it, just some more variation, I think, towards the back end of the project would have been nice. But yeah, really good album, really enjoyable. What a nice half an hour to spend listening to music right here. So yeah, if you liked it, you know what to do. Add it to your streaming services. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the music. And remember, in a world where everyone wants to be heard and no one's doing the listening, be the one that does the listening. Goodbye, I guess. And now it feels so good to say hello, 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 hello. And now it feels so right to say I miss you, I love you, and God, it feels so good to say hello. God, it feels so good to say hello.
Bye, ladies and gentlemen.